What's up, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. If you guys are new here, welcome in. My name is Kate, otherwise known as Katie on twitch.tv/Katie, and I'm really excited for today's video. It is currently Monday, the 18th, November 18th, and yesterday was the finale for the major of Rainbow Six Siege, and they announced Year 9 Season 4. So we're going to watch the reveal panel together, and I'm going to give you guys a live reaction. I'm actually not streaming right now. Normally, I never really record off stream, but I was like, this would be fun to do. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. I have been playing the game. To give you guys a little background, I've been playing Siege since about Year 1 Season 3. So I don't know, is that like 8 years or 9? It's been a long time. We have thousands of hours on the game, and I think I'm currently like Emerald. So I would like to think that I have a decent knowledge of the game. So I'm excited to see what changes they're making. I have not heard anything. The only thing was that everybody kept saying, oh my gosh, have you heard about the Blackbeard rework? Like, what do you think? This and that. And I was like, guys, don't spoil anything. So we'll see how that goes and how, I don't know what they're doing with the shields, but hopefully it's a positive thing and not a negative. So without further ado, let's get in the video. But just so you guys know, if you guys like the video, give it a like, hit the subscribe button, join the family. I would really appreciate it. And let's get into it. I'm actually really excited to see like what they're gonna do. I think it's gonna be fun.
Hello and welcome to Operation Collision Point, the fourth and final season of Year 9.
It's crazy to think we're almost in year 10.
Here with the
that is wild.
Show. We've got a ton of new features to talk about, including some big player protection news. Now, let's welcome Creative Director Alexander Karpazis to give you a full overview of Operation Collision Point.
Woo! Season overview!
This is Operation Collision Point.
Collision Point's a
our
sick
grand
name.
Finale of seasons in this
I don't know
year.
what to think about the operator with that
Ends
name.
with a bang, and it brings to the table everything we've been working on together this past Year 9. We can't wait for you to get your hands on these new features. It starts with crossplay. We are allowing PC play.
I just want to preface the way that they are doing crossplay, the way that they are making it. It's honestly a very smart way to do it. They're going to explain it now, but it's a very smart way to do it. I do give them props for doing that. I have been asked so many times, are you excited to play with console players? No, I'm not playing with console players. I will not be inviting console players to my ranked lobbies. It's just not going to happen. If a rando is console, so be it. Whatever. It is what it is. But like, I will not purposefully put console players into ranked on PC lobbies. That is just, it's still not a good idea in my opinion.
Players and console players to finally play together with the cross-play feature, so that wherever you are, whatever platform, you can play together with your friends. You're going to see the reputation system come online with all of the feedback that you've provided us in the past. We are remastering Blackbeard, and he is the true point man.
Wait. I was not ready for that. What? They gave him a full-on shield?
Some balancing changes too, not just for shields
what?
but some other operators that you might see. We're so thankful for all of you who participated in the beta of Siege Cup. It launches for everyone in Season 4, so everybody can play Siege in tournament mode. You'll be able to playtest all of what we announce next week and let us know your feedback through our R6 Fix. So stick with us. We have a lot to cover, and stay tuned.
With Operation Collision Point, friends who play on console and PC can now join together in lobbies to team up, hop into matches, and then crouch, teary-eyed, over each other's fallen operators while solemnly vowing to get the refrag. Here's UX designer Abhishek Agarwal with the details on this crossplay update.
As we introduce PC and consoles crossplay, we know that fair play, especially cheating, is a concern.
Yep.
So we are excited to confirm that Mousetrap V2 will be a part of this feature to keep things balanced. We'll share more details about Mousetrap in our next segment, but for now, we are excited to bring crossplay between all platforms in Siege. Console players will have 3 pools to play in: the platform-specific pool, the consoles-only pool, and the PC crossplay pool. They'll be able to select that in the crossplay matchmaking setting in the options menu. To ensure a safe experience for console players in the PC pool, we have made console players indistinguishable from other PC players. Players will be able to invite each other seamlessly across PC and console platforms through Ubisoft Connect.
Okay.
Console players will be able to...
I move like a bot. I just want to point this out. I move like a bot in Siege. I have good aim. That's about all I have though. I get asked all the time if I'm on controller. People will literally think I'm on console now. I'm not excited for that, but I'm excited for this, but I'm not excited for that, you know?
To progress both their PC rank as well as their console rank by playing directly on consoles in the relevant pools.
Okay.
The Year 9 plans
That seems balanced.
earlier this year included a lot of player protection features. And this season is the culmination of all those plans. Alexander Karpazis and UX designer Roland Poe are here to give you the full rundown.
With the changes to crossplay, we're looking at Mousetrap now. Now that keyboard and mouse is allowed to play on console with PC players, we will be re-examining the way that we tackle players who try to circumvent that. We have a new 3-strike system that detects if you're playing with mouse and keyboard in the wrong player pool. And on the 3rd strike, you'll be moved to the PC pool for 90 days. Our machine learning model is constantly improving with players playing the game. So we're becoming more and more accurate over time. And the fact that we are releasing this now means that we're confident in the system detecting the right players. That's exciting. Cancellation is coming in Season 4. And that means we can react faster to detecting cheaters and getting them out of the game as soon as possible.
Oh my gosh,
if you're in a match with a cheater and they're banned, you will see the notification pop up and the match will be canceled.
Okay, that's huge. Dude, that's actually so sick.
Player will not be punished for canceling the match.
Okay.
Throughout Year 9, we've worked on the reputation system refresh. That means we've changed everything top to bottom, front to back. And everything starts with the actions that are tracked in-game. We're introducing a new concept called units. And these are standardized ways of understanding actions and act as the building block for your reputation. The goal of the reputation system is to catch recurrent and highly toxic players, guide and reward players who are showing positivity. And the way we're achieving that is looking over a long period of time to really understand a pattern.
My friendly fire is bad. My friendly fire is really bad.
100 matches
really
in
bad.
90 days. What has a player
not all accidents, but all accidents.
A single errant
of course, you know,
that bounces away you didn't expect isn't going to send your reputation plummeting. What will is repeated patterns of disruptions. We're introducing a new visualization called the standing map. This will show you your positive and negative units, as well as exactly where you are in the standing. So how close are you to achieving that next upper bracket? One final note is that with the launch of the refresh reputation system, everybody's scores is getting reset. That means you'll start the season with 0 positive units and 0 negative units. We really want you to engage with the system, understand it from the beginning. You helped us create this refresh system, and we'll be listening to your feedback once again, and together helping to create a safe and positive play space for everyone.
That's exciting. That's actually really exciting.
Is never acceptable. Full stop. And with Year 9 Season 4, Rainbow Six is taking a strong stance against toxic communication with the introduction of automated text chat moderation. And that means that every message that's sent in the text channel will be assessed, and those that are determined to be disruptive will either be flagged or prevented from being sent in the first place. And the way we determined which messages were disruptive was to assemble a diverse team and go through many different categories and establish varying levels of acceptability. A good rule of thumb to think about is, if you were in this room with 9 other strangers, would you and they be okay hearing these things, saying these things? And if the answer is no, then those are the sort of messages that might get flagged or removed. If a player sends multiple flagged or removed messages during a match, they will be automatically muted for the rest of that match.
Yeah.
If players show a repeated pattern of disruptive communication, they will face the preventative mute penalty, meaning they will be muted in both text and voice for 20 matches. We know that varying people are going to have different opinions on what's acceptable and not acceptable. And this is also
none of it's acceptable.
But we are confident that it's the right step in securing text chat, and we'll be very closely listening to your feedback. That way, working in collaboration with you, we can make text chat a great place for everyone.
I know you're
That's exciting. Okay,
moment
that's
we've
really
got coming
exciting.
up. And believe me, we have some exciting things to share. But before we dive into that, we've got a special surprise for you. A mid-reveal treat. It's Maestro, like you've never seen him before.
Is he on a moped? What? Yo! Oh my god, I love this! A moped suits him. The cigar suits him. The moped suits him. I mean, what can I say? I would like to point out Maestro has some of the best elite skins. Like I don't know, I don't think it's Cuban, but it's the one with his like Hawaiian style, like the shirt with the flowers, and he's at the bar. That one is sick. It is so good. This one, so good. Doesn't he have like a... Oh no, I was thinking of Warden. Yikes, that's embarrassing. He has the young... No, that's Cade. Never mind. That's embarrassing. Please don't roast me. That is sick though! Yeah, I'm a Maestro main now. He's kind of a daddy. The chest hair, it's giving Wolverine.
He's so cool. Next up, we've got a peek under the hood of some improvements to the matchmaking system that live content director Christopher Budgeon is going to walk you through.
This season,
Matchmaking.
we're bringing two new huge improvements. One is team rebalancing, and the other is Phantom Player. Phantom Player is a new way that we calculate skill of a squad. How that works is that it takes two aspects into account. One is the size of the squad. So are you 2, 3, 4 players within a squad, or a full stack, for example? Because
Okay.
you're giving call-outs, you're playing and coordinating with each other, maybe getting a refrag off of each other.
Woo!
These are
Nice.
all elements that players who are playing separately are not able to do, certainly not as easy. Another is the difference of skill within that squad. So for example, if you're
That
a
was nice.
champion pairing with a copper, that would be a large difference in skill. If a champion pairs with 4 coppers to drive down their average skill, it's not really fair to anybody in that lobby.
This is true.
With the Phantom Player, that will add a lot of skill to that group, and they'll ultimately be playing in a more fair lobby. We like to call this feature Phantom Player because it's as if there's a 6th player on the team in terms of skill. Phantom Player will be used within all of our playlists.
I'm so
including the
confused.
Siege Cup, our most competitive playlist.
I
We're
don't
also bringing
understand.
Team rebalancing. Now this is something we've been testing on live in Year 9 Season 3, and we're ready to have this fully rolled out for Year 9 Season 4. What team rebalancing does is it looks at all the players on each team and just rebalances them to give an improved way to calculate the skill of both teams. So which squad should a team go to? Should it go on Team A or Team B? Now with the team rebalancing feature,
that's
will be an
cool.
improved way to make sure that the two teams are as close in skill as possible.
That's actually
So we're
sick.
able to add these matchmaking improvements because we've actually
Nice.
restructured our matchmaking component of our engine. And that's why we were able to bring skill initialization last season, big improvements this season. We have more coming next season with dynamic matchmaking. Look out for more matchmaking improvements as we continue to evolve within Siege.
Operation Collision Point marks the arrival of the most competitive playlist yet.
I'm actually really excited for the Siege Cup. I think it's gonna be
If
so
you're ready
fun.
to see what your
It's
squad
different.
can really do, this is the place to
It'll
do
make
it.
good like stream
Game
days,
designer
you know, like,
Robert
oh, we're doing the
Cole
Siege
will
Cup
give you all the
today.
details
Because I think
as
it
we
takes a
celebrate
while.
the
You have to
full
do
release.
so many
Siege
games, you
Cup.
know, until you like lose and then you're out. But it's like, if you make it all the way to the end, I'm assuming that it's like a few hour event, you know? That's so cool. Who is that?
Let's do this. Locate a bomb. He's upstairs. Reach that wall. Yeah, reach it.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting dizzy. Woo!
Friendly's victorious. Hostiles eliminated.
So how many games is it?
Together. Planting, make noise.
15 seconds.
Make
The final, let's
noise.
get the win.
Woo!
Friendly's victorious. Hostiles eliminated.
That's wild. I wonder what do you get for winning? I'm assuming they have special
Thank you everyone for
things you
participating in
can
the Siege Cup beta.
get.
Coming next season,
Like
we will
items?
be inviting everyone above clearance level 50, including console players, to Siege Cup, so that everyone will be able to participate. We want Siege Cup to be the most competitive moment in the game, so matches in Siege Cup will have 8 rounds instead of the 6 of ranked, together with a roll swap after the 4th round.
8
Apart
rounds.
from
Woo!
that, the map selection of Siege Cup will be handpicked in advance, so that players will know in which map they will compete days before each Siege Cup. As we announced
Okay.
previously, we'll be bringing our new Phantom player algorithm to Siege Cup. This means that teams with big skill disparities will be placed in much harder brackets. The release of Siege
Nice.
Cup is a big milestone for us. But we're not stopping here. We have a big
This is
list
exciting.
of features and improvements to make it the best version possible.
It's time to take a look.
That's actually
at
really
this season's
exciting.
Bouncing update.
I think the
And
Siege
here's what we
Siege
got.
Cup so far the Siege Cup is like one of the best things that they're bringing out in my opinion, because it's just going to make it like this super ranked is competitive, but like I play ranked as if it's casual in the sense of my warm up is just hopping into a ranked game. Like I don't go into T hunts, or I don't even know what they're called now, AI playlist, something, whatever it is. But it's like I play ranked. I never play casuals. I only play ranked. So if I'm playing like absolute garbage one day, like I will stay playing ranked, whether I'm playing garbage, and I'm just hoping that eventually my brain is going to catch up with my body and I will start, doing better. But I feel like the Siege Cup is going to be so fun for those super competitive people. And if you have like a full 5 stack and you guys just one day are all on a Saturday or Friday or whatever, and you're like, yo, let's like immerse ourselves in the game for the next 3 hours. Why not? You know what I mean? Why not? I think that is one of the best things they're adding for sure.
Ying, and every operator who uses a shield. How will they be
Oh,
affected? That's what game director Joshua Mills is here to tell you.
I'm scared.
Kicking
scared
off
about the
season 4 of
shields.
Year 9, we're going right after a problem that we're already seeing in our community, which is our ballistic shields. So fundamentally, they're performing in a more aggressive state than we
Absolutely.
And we
Yeah.
want to go in and address that.
So what are we doing? 1. Melee priority will now be properly respected. For example, a player melees a shield causing a guard break. The shield user will no longer be able to cancel that shield break with their own shield bash.
Woo!
2.
Nice.
Consecutive
Balance.
guard
Nice.
breaks will now have a stacking benefit. That defender can now increase the intensity of the guard break exponentially. Meaning if Monty does nothing, you will be able to achieve a 100% guard break opening even on an extended shield.
Oh my gosh!
We no longer ignore guard break
That's
actions
huge!
due to the animation. For example, you melee a blitz.
No
and
more
the
just
guard break
like
animation
Monty
plays.
Russian plant
But
and
as
just
the
stand
shield
in a
is about to
corner.
fall back down,
No more.
You melee it again. Previously,
Shields
that
were
second
way too
melee
OP.
would not have
Way too
connected,
OP.
and the guard break animation would have completed with the shield settling. But now, that melee will connect, and the guard break will be reset and have that increased intensity as mentioned before. Now jumping onto the
That's
shield mechanics
crazy.
themselves. Suppress the Fire is a tool to stop shield users from sprinting and closing the distance. Suppression will now require less bullets to trigger, from 10 to 5, and less bullets to reach the maximum intensity of suppression from 40 to 20.
Okay.
Maximum suppression lasts for 7 seconds when not receiving any additional damage. The shield bash damage will also be reduced. We're taking it from 65 damage all the way to 0. We are realigning to a core principle in Siege that if you want to be lethal, you must be able to receive lethal. Being lethal means being
What?
vulnerable. The last change is that we're modifying the shield
0?
collision detection when shield bashing to more closely follow the detection used for knife melees. This will eliminate some odd moments when a shield bash hits when it otherwise shouldn't have.
Oh my. What? Oh, that was a lot to take in. Wait, that is honestly, that is bananas. What? Oh my God, they're completely different. I think that they're definitely going to be way more balanced. for sure. Way more balanced now. But 0 damage for a melee with the shield? It makes sense, but at the same time, what? Wow.
We're also tackling Ying in Season 4. We're going after that frustration around the fact that she can almost instantaneously flash a sight and enter it all at once. What we want to do here is require Ying to have a little more precision on how she deploys her candelas, but also give our defenders a chance to react to them.
Oh my god, that's bright.
It may be known or may not be known, but you can actually shoot the candelas before they go off.
Yeah.
And defenders will now have a bigger window in order to do that.
Nice. I've seen a lot of people starting to play Sens lately.
The Sens. They've had a low presence in the game since they were introduced. We're looking to add a little more functionality and utility to the gadget for more strategic play. The Rue. What can it do now? 1, Sens can toggle it on and off at will. So if the wall's deployed, they can go ahead and turn it off. They can even deploy the gadget off.
Yo, that's huge. That is actually huge.
A light wall. So it's not a smoke. All gadgets that can normally see through smoke will no longer be able to see through the wall.
Okay.
As we continue to enhance,
wait, he's gonna be so useful now.
That will make every
That's actually really
match
cool.
Even more. The team is rolling out the beginnings of a new progression system to track milestones and achievements that you earn just by playing. To explain how it all works, please welcome UI artist Gaston Rojas.
Long-term progression. Okay.
Of introducing the badge system to Siege is to reward your long-term engagement by earning badges through in-game achievements. There will be badges for everyone, no matter your skill level, but mastery is highly rewarded.
You can put them on your...
You must complete different challenges.
Oh, that's
there are
sick!
elimination challenges that require kills or assist with certain weapon loadout. There are also badges that you can unlock by playing with a full permit squad.
Nice.
Others that you can unlock on your own by making plays and using game tools like rappelling or drones. For now, there will be 22 badges
really nice.
and more on the way, with 4 different tiers to upgrade: bronze, silver, gold, and chrome. The more you progress on the challenges, the fancier the badges you will unlock. Career is the new player centralized hub that organizes
Career?
rank, reputation, and future stats into one place. This is just the beginning, so expect more additions to track your progress.
That's a nice little update.
Blackbeard. Once a feared point man, this
I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Should I be ready? Should I be worried? I'm worried. I'm not ready.
operator has seen less action in recent years.
Well, yeah, they nerfed him. He was literally like...
Time to bring him back
He was like a little slime. He was nothing.
Explain everything about Blackbeard's remaster, but first,
oh my gosh.
Blackbeard makes his triumphant return to Siege Tales.
Hey, Siege Tales! That is so funny. Oh my god. What? What was that?
Season 4, we're introducing our second remaster to the game. Now, somehow you all figured this out. I don't know how you figured it out, who told you or whatnot. But yes, it is in fact Blackbeard. In the past, we had issues right out of the gate with the fact that blocking a one-shot headshot in a one-shot headshot game is a serious problem.
Absolutely.
But being able to be fully protected and be lethal at the same time is another big problem.
Yep.
Being able to address both those is what we're doing with this remaster. New gadget, new gameplay.
Oh.
He's the guy that goes first through the door or through the wall. That's what the Hull Adaptive Shield can do.
Oh my
Blackbeard can
gosh!
actually approach a soft wall and burst through it, taking that ground and running in first while leading his team. We want to really adapt the way he plays inside a building and how we can open up new lines of traversal. One of our key objectives with Blackbeard was to make sure he was the point man. We want him to be in the
Oh, he's a
front line of
point
the fire.
man.
That means he needs to be protected. Essentially, when Blackbeard wants to go combat ready, you simply ADS. And when you do that, the glass panel will slide down and
that is
reveal your
so,
target, but also
so nice.
Now keep in mind that when Blackbeard can go lethal, he can receive lethal. The shield will drop, the gun will go in place, and he'll be able to be lethal, but he can receive
nice.
He'll be protected.
That's actually very balanced.
Of course, we all know where everyone's aiming. Reloads will not be safe reloads with Blackbeard. He'll need to take the time to reload in cover in order to make sure that he can do that while not exposing himself. He used to be the rappel king, being able to be on rappel, hold long sights, and be protected. We're bringing that back. Obviously with the change that when he goes lethal, that shield comes down and he can, in fact, be headshotted back or take damage back.
Oh my
As far as
gosh.
getting up in melee
He's
and
about to be
Blackbeard, I highly
crazy.
recommend you don't do this. Because he still has all
Castles?
the same functionality of our ballistic shields. He can sure as hell melee you back. We did custom animations, new models, new gadget, you name it, it's all going in. And we wanted to make this one hell of a complete package. If you want to bring some serious firepower and some protection, you bring Blackbeard.
Oh my.
There you have it.
Wait. The complete package. Yeah, sign us up. I'm honestly really excited for that Blackbeard rework. Like, I think it's going to be so fun. So far, Sense is going to be so useful now. I know for a fact we're going to see him left and right in almost every single game. Blackbeard is Monty who? Blitz who? Absolutely not. We don't know them. We don't want them. But Blackbeard?
Operation Collision Point is set
We
to
want
bring
him.
some of the
Oh,
most
we want him.
exciting updates and changes we've
Very
seen
balanced,
this year.
very exciting,
From
very balanced.
Crossplay to player protection and the remaster of Blackbeard. We're excited for you to experience all the new
We're
content.
excited!
It's been an incredible journey through year 9.
It has
Now,
been.
Gear up for Operation Collision Point, and we'll see you in game.
Oh my gosh, that is so exciting. I cannot freaking wait. Year 9 season 4, I think, is about to be like, it's gonna feel like a really good season. You know how some seasons it's like, wow, this season feels like trash. This season, it's gonna feel so good. I have such good hopes and good vibes. I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys are excited as well. What is the thing you are most excited about? What is the thing that you don't like? Or if there is something that you would want to change or switch or revert, let me know in the comments below. But that is it for us. And thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate it. Hope you guys all have an amazing rest of your day. And once again, if you liked the video, drop it a like, hit the subscribe button if you will. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. Mwah.